Hello everyone. This video is on generators. So, creating or defining generator functions are similar to regular functions, but in generators we use a asterisk before a function name or after a function keyword. Let's jump into editor and create a function. So first we will create a normal function. We will create normal function generator. This is a normal function. So to make it a generator, we will add asterisk before a function name or a asterisk after a function keyword. So now it becomes a so now we have created a generator function. Okay, so what's the main difference? What's the main difference between like regular functions and generator functions? So like generators functions are like we can pass them and resume them, but in regular functions we can't pass it or resume it. It's a continuous process. It keeps executing next lines of code. So we will see this in future. So we'll go to the next point. Like on each pass, as we told in a earlier point, like generators we can pass and resume these functions. So on each pass, function yields a value. What does that mean of yield? So yield means like extracting or receiving a values from a generator. So we'll like we can write like this: yield 10, yield 20, and yield 30. So it's simple how we in a normal function we use return, in generator functions we use yield. So this is a returning 10 and it stops. So now what we have to do, like we need to create an object, generator object. We have created a function. It won't how we call a normal functions. It won't execute in that manner. So we need to create a object. How can we create, like by calling it generator? So we have created an object, and so on next we need to call this next method on that object. So this returns a two properties. One is value and done. Value contains data, and done is true if last value has been consumed, else it's a false. Let's see that, like we have a generator on this console. We'll console this generator, so it has the object of that generator. So we'll call next on this. So if we console this, see, we told next method is an object which contains done and a value. Value is 10. Yeah, if you want to fetch only value property, just call that dot value. So then it will display only 10. So see here in generator functions, once it calls this dot next, like it passed that function, it displays 10. It didn't keep executing next lines of code, it passed. So if we call this next once again, it resumes and again calls that function and displays a 20. This is what we have. See, it displays 20 and done as well. This is what we told, like generator functions are, which can be passed and resumed. Here it passed once it displays 10, and again once we call the dot next method, it resumes and calls 20, and again it passes. So what if I calls it 4 times? The third time it displays 30, as fourth time nothing is there. So all like all properties values has been consumed. So for the fourth time it displays done as a true. So one more is like if we use a return, what happens instead of like yield? If you use a return, it sets a done to true and it terminates a function. Let's see that. So here I will return 40. So once I call return 40, here it displays value as 40 and make this as a true. See, call 40. So once I call this 40, see, as we have 4 logs here, when we call return, like it sets value to 40, exactly correct, then it made done to true, so it terminates that function. So if I call that, like if I have one more yield on next to that, it won't call this function, it won't execute this, because that return terminates that function. It won't call that. So what if I make this to yield? Now it calls 40. See, it makes this done to false and it executes the 50. Yeah, this is about the generators. Thanks for watching a video. That's it.